Peace, Infinite Waters diving deep once again. We are here. How to stop absorbing other people's energy. Do you remember that video when I made it? When I had a massive afro? That video went viral. It helped out a lot of people. And recently, I got a similar question, how to recognize you are absorbing other people's energy. That's a great question. Let's just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Now, energy is energy. There is good energy and there is bad energy. And energy is all around us and we are energy and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So what are some of the signs I've seen along my journey that have helped me see if I am absorbing other people's energy? The first sign you are absorbing other people's energy without even knowing you are is if you don't have a strong sense of self when you are around other people. Is that you out there? Someone invites you to go out and eat and you're all sitting on the table and you're like, in your mind, what am I doing here? Nobody knows. But you can't be yourself. You're like doing this with your hands under the table. Why are you doing that, by the way? Okay, you are now absorbing the energy of everyone on that table. A lot of the times, this happens to empaths, introverts, but it can happen to anybody, whether you're an empath or not. Sometimes we find ourselves around certain people and we get really tense and really tight. You are absorbing sometimes a lot of negative energy, and that's your responsibility because you should be hanging out with a cat down the road. But you got to ask yourself, why do I feel this way? And then start realizing that a lot of the times it comes from not feeling worthy to be there. And that's why you might be in a large group and you might lose your voice. Does that happen to you? Everyone's talking and talking and talking and then you're just silent. You are absorbing all of their energy. You better start opening your mouth. Slow motion this side. The second sign you are absorbing other people's energy is that your parents and your so-called friends govern your every action. That's right, from where you're gonna work, they chose that. Who you're gonna marry, they chose that. What you're gonna do when you're 43, they chose that. They choose everything for you. Chances are you are absorbing their energy. And it's not the best energy because once again, they are governing your every single action. And what's really helped me along my journey is to realize this, that everybody thinks they know what's best for you. You've got to learn how to find your own path, go your own way, and stop living in the shadows of other people. Stop walking in the footprints of other people. They are not you, you are not them. It's time to live your own life and it's time to actualize. It's time to get a sense of who you are. And that will really help you to stop absorbing other people's energy and to find yourself. What's another sign you are absorbing other people's energy? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go like 5 negatives and then 5 positives, okay? You have become a sponge person. Sponge people are people who absorb everything. Some people say they are intuitive empaths. They walk into a room and they feel everything, then they run straight out. Are you a sponge person? If you are a sponge person, chances are you are absorbing other people's energy. Being a sponge person is like going into the city and then coming back home and you're like, I feel different. because you have been absorbing all the energies around you. And this happened to me along my early journey. And what actually helped me was to realize that you don't want to be a sponge. You don't want to be in environments which don't give you anything, which don't complement your true energy. So in becoming your greatest version, that's why you always see me in nature or in an art gallery, just somewhere where the energy is fabulous, and that helps me absorb better energy. What's another sign you are absorbing other people's energy without knowing? 7-day vegan challenge. I always get a lot of beautiful snaps of people showing me their beautiful food, and it looks great. Just next time, send me some, please. If you are or were eating a living, breathing, running animal, you are absorbing that animal's DNA into your bloodstream. Now, I was over 13 years ago, before I became a vegan, before I started the plant-based lifestyle, and I realized I felt different every time I used to eat meat. It's almost as if their DNA was being assimilated into mine. And then I had great counsel from my mentors who were showing me how energy is always transferred. Everything we eat, we become. So many times we don't even realize if you are eating a tortured, butchered animal which was killed in pain, you are also sometimes becoming that. And therefore, when I switched to a plant-based diet, I noticed a massive difference in terms of the energy I was absorbing. It was a lot higher frequency. I felt better, started to glow, more radiant. And that was only because I was eating a lot of green peas, a lot of strawberries and brown rice mixed with a lot of arugula. Thank you very much. What's the fifth sign? You are absorbing other people's energy. If other people's opinions matter to you more than your own, then you are absorbing energy which doesn't serve you. Many times we are living in a world where we go with what's popular. And if you are always someone who is following trends or going with what is popular, then you are absorbing other people's energy without even knowing you are. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a pioneer. When you have that mindset, now you are setting your intention, you are setting your imprint on everything around you. You're placing an imprint on everything around you. You're not just becoming a stamp, okay? And many times we absorb so much energy which doesn't serve us because we're always trying to fit in. We haven't learned how to let go of other people's expectations, society's expectations, and that can only happen when you start valuing how you see yourself as more important than how other people see you. Slow motion this side. How to recognize you are absorbing other people's energy. Let's talk about the sixth sign. I started to realize, now we're going to talk about a lot of the positives. If you are being positively influenced by someone, then you are absorbing their energy. It happened for me. My mentor, the Bulgarian master teacher, Mikhail Ivanov, changed my life forever. Thank you. Okay? I was being positively influenced by my mentor. So I was absorbing some of his energy. He took me from the deep depths of where I was and helped me elevate to the next level. Same as my mom, same as great friends I have, right? So we are sometimes being positively influenced by people all around us, and that means we are also absorbing their energy. Another sign is that you have become a better person when you are around them. After you leave them, you're just better. You are absorbing their energy. You see, sometimes we get sucked into people's storms, and sometimes we get pulled into people's magic. If you are around someone right now and your life has changed for the better, you're looking better, you're feeling better, whenever you are around them, you get a little tingling sensation in your stomach. Does that happen to you in a really beautiful way? Then you are absorbing their energy. I get inspired when I'm around certain people, and I know I'm absorbing some of their energy because it's rubbing up on me, right? Energy is contagious. Energy is everything that everything is. So if you aren't the same, you've got it right there. What's the 8th sign? You are absorbing someone else's energy, other people's energy. If you are having deep, meaningful conversations, chances are you are absorbing their energy. Not just the shallow small talk, but if you can just like talk for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours and not get bored, you are being influenced by them in a beautiful way. Now, many times we are around people and the conversations are very shallow. They don't last longer than a few seconds, not even minutes, right? So if you're around someone and you can have these deep, beautiful conversations, you are absorbing their beautiful energy. What's another sign? You are absorbing other people's energy. When you are around these people, when you leave them and then you think of them, you start to smile. It's almost as if a part of them lives within you. Slow motion this side. Mind you, a lot of people write to me about their grandparents, like, Ralph, my grandma and my grandfather, it's like they're living in me, right? And many cultures, that's how it works. Sometimes we have some of our ancestors living in us, okay? So if you can think of someone and they make you smile, then you have absorbed their energy, their beautiful energy. Because once again, you are both connected through the heart space. Even if they're not there, if you just think of them and then you start to smile, you are absorbing their beautiful energy. And what's the 10th sign? You are absorbing other people's energy. Great energy now. They implanted what I call the $1 million idea in your mind. Now, my mentor did that to me. I just thought, okay, my whole life is just going to be the same as everybody else's. And then I started to see that there are possibilities on this planet. I can wake up every single day with a bunch of grapes in my mouth. I can travel, I can meet amazing people, but more so, I can live a life I love. I never work. I got a lifestyle. And that's why this channel is growing and growing and we're having a great time, because it's a lifestyle. It's just fun. So if you are around someone who is implanting ideas, they're planting seeds in your mind to help you become your greatest version, thank them right now, because you are absorbing their great energy. And then you just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? We're just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Have a beautiful day. infinite waters, diving deep. Once again, stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You.